democracy. For news, views, and entertainment. The true voice of the people. Radio D, to you there's no equal.
Second to none. Radio D, you're still number one.
You are the voice of the voiceless. You are the choice of the voiceless.
Real.
Sure. Yeah.
Check it out. Check it.
You did teach and preach, but good governance.
Real.
You want to see we country advance. You not get party, stand for democracy. You give everybody a chance.
98.1.
Radio democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment.
Radio Democracy 98.1. We believe in no political party. We have no region. We have no tribe. We
For
believe
news,
not.
views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy 98.1, simply the best.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sport Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you go get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Little chance for a marker now. Sierra Leone with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program. Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sport Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you go get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Little chance for a marker now. Sierra Leone with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the program Sports Update Extra, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Jafferman Davis is the name for this edition, and today we continue to look at what's going to happen inside the York Premier League, as the head coach for Bantam Football Club, John Dominic Kone, don't say the target for the first leg of the York Premier League for Bantam Football Club now for make them for close the gap between them and the first man at the York Premier League table. And same way, so we go look at other fixtures and results inside this edition of the league. Plus, what's waiting happen inside the international scene. So, not going to say, you get option for use the number 077-981-981 and send text message or call for make your contribution inside this edition of the program. Plus, also, you go same way, so use with social media platform for add your voice to the different things that we'll look at inside this edition of the program Sports Update Extra. But then we for continue with what we look at inside this edition, and for help to discuss more on the issue there, we get Mohammed Lamin Kebe, which we in the studio today. Mohammed, good morning and welcome to this edition of the program.
Good morning, Jaffa. Good morning to Franklin.
Yes, plenty. Thank you for joining today inside this edition. Over the weekend, they're about for wrap up match week 14 of the Lerock Premier League, and so far so good. We don't get a lot of goals from different teams. Them, and yesterday, Nabi, a league or some matches they will be full with lots of draw, except for Bantal, women get a comfortable 3-0 victory. So far so good. Inside the league, before we can look at some of the results, then we still get Baibore Warriors, where they lead the table with 25 points, and also Star Sport Academy, the second position with 24 points. They all don't play them 14 games, so Baibore at the moment could just get 26 points, and Star Sports Academy don't get 25 points at the moment after the match yesterday. In third position, Bo Rangers, after 14 match played, then get 23 points, and in fourth position, All Edwardians, I beg your pardon, get 21 points after 14 matches played, and in fifth position, FC Calon gets 21 points after 14 match, and sixth position, Ports Authority, 21 points after 14 match, whilst Bulom Stars in 7th position get 19 points after 13 matches. Then go play today against Mighty Blackpool, and Wusum Stars get 19 points after 14 matches played. Bantal FC at the moment get 20 points because of the victory they get yesterday over Diamond Stars. Women say at the moment Bantal the 7th position and they get 20 points, and Bulom Stars the 8th position with 19 points, whilst Wusum Stars the 9th position with 19 points. In 10th position, Slifa Football Club we get 17 points after 14 match, and in 11th position, Cambo Eagles 17 points after 14 match. 12th position, FCFC Wena Freetown City Football Club get 16 points after 14 match. Mighty Blackpool will not play it, get 14 points after 13 matches played, and Abacha City just there on top of relegation threatened zone, and then get 14 points after 14 matches played. The relegation threatened zone at the moment look like this, with Eastern Lions we get 13 points, and then they 15th at the table after 14 matches played. Diamond Stars after 14 matches played still gets 13 points, and Wilberforce Strikers after 14 matches played then get 13 points, so they're still there below Diamond Stars because yesterday they not scored, and they 17th position, and Loawa FC get 12 points after 14 matches played, and still the rock bottom. This is not how the table turn like, but today closer to the round of match week, the first leg in the fixture, and so far so good. We don't see a lot, but we're inside transfer market and the transfer window at the moment. So what do you make up of what you know that happened so far with some clubs and the potential with some clubs get for develop over the course of weeks for camp?
I feel say it's you, Jaffa. I stand to be corrected, but these are the most popular transfer window we don't see now Salon, especially for the National League way now as to date what they call the Europe Premier League. So personally I feel say it's a step in the right direction. The publicity around it also I feel say now one way good. Plenty people are aware. And Jaffa, you get past sleep if you know say January now summertime way season, I mean we plan like use or coach your team take use for strengthening team. Jaffa, we get that window they open, then we get also window where the season don't done. With the season done, maybe now the biggest transfer window down for England, where they can use opportunity for get to play them in a different league them, whether in Salon or waiting. So that's it. That's one, Jaffa. The establishment what they talk about Jaffa. So I feel say it's a step in the right direction, and I feel say we need to make opportunities out of this. We want to see one player in a salon, just like England or America, or Sweden or any other football loving country. We want to see how best we go for. We will get to players them and value them. Jaffa, for ensure see they get respect for them. Today they go sign mine inside. I don't want for call names, but today they go sign player inside us. They go freeze up one or waiting. We don't see that they plenty time. Also, we don't see the issue of owning player. We don't forget player. We don't not forget. We don't see issues around Musa Tombo. Whether he's allowance, if I play for even Jumaba at one particular time, if we get issue, whether AIK sorry now or waiting. So I feel say this transfer window don't open for Salona. It has been happening, but this one is more established. This one is more coherent. This one and also I feel say for me it is not going to be flawless. Jaffa challenge get for the, but I feel say from this point now we'll go for set the agenda straight in terms of signing players or doing intertransactions. Jaffa from FC Caron to Bo Rangers or from Bo Rangers player go Port Authority as the case may be. So I feel Sitande is very necessary, Jaffa, and going forward, like I say, we look for predict flaws around transferring the open salon. We have many things to learn from. We have many benchmarks to meet. Therefore, but I feel say the idea and also for the people who put in the work, forget publicity around transfer window. I feel say for me it's a kudos. I don't know the right possible forget the praise, but I feel say that's the step in the right direction.
But the concern now is when it comes to protocol, many people get concerned, say the Salon Football Association, they overdo. Issues of publication, when at the board where they organize the league, for able to decide when and out transfer window for open. Now the Salon Football Association, they pull them dates and day. Plenty people get concerned, say, not also if or B. By rights on a normal time. Now after all the teams they don't weigh their strength, they don't play the first round of fixtures, everybody don't get in 17 matches. Now they tend them for pull notice for one transfer they come up. But now we just we've been just doing just after 13 matches played, or yes, 13 round of matches, and you see the Salon Football Association pull this one. An hours or the later date of that publication day, now we see the board pull their own publication about the window. Is there some kind of mismatch of priorities? Say the board, they allow the FA because they don't want to do the work quick as the FA in speed day, or the FA just want to do the work because they feel say that's what they want for let them do it.
Jaffa, I feel say for me personally, they need to work together. The board and also SLFA. But if I could give rights, I feel say it's also their mandate. SLFA. Premier League board is a creature of the Salon Football Association. So I feel say in terms of who takes what decision or who does not, I feel say it lies squarely on the head of the Salon Football Association, Jaffa. But at the same time, there is importance of waiting. It's very important for come as one, for collaborate. I feel that one thing I know we don't miss. Generally football, Ministry of Sport, NSA, SLFA, National Olympic Committee, we are all bodies of sport. Most times, Jaffa, not so secret, they not see one side. We don't affect. Also, there is also an issue of whole jeopardy, because we talk about I will tell you we talk off record the last time, say who owns the stadium project. Other than for Anoba, you go talk to or you go see news and media where you go tell you say the stadium they go hand over to the Ministry of Sport, the stadium they go hand over to the National Sport Authority. So there is also an issue of who who does what and who does not, or who is not mandated to do it. Jaffa. So it's the example what they make now just for Bo, the issue of who for decision for transferring the open, who for manage and very well. I feel say
I want to bring
morally I feel say they need to come together and work for CC it works.
Okay, I want to bring in Alhaji Jallo. We don't join me at the studio. Alhaji, good morning and welcome to this edition of the program. Yeah, I put a question just now to Mohamed Lamin Kebe on who that get this right and responsibility. If you're the board, why the SLFA do an early before the board? Or if you're the SLFA, why they not wait where the league don't go through the first round of fixture?
Work one hand in hand, you understand? And just that normal because they, according to the way they see SLFA, the way make them do things like that, because of the way the intensity of the Labour Premier League, the way it don't go, make them pull that release day for say transfer window to open because you watch at some and teams they not play it, most of them 17 matches.
And I'm sorry for bid after this where you don't play first round of fixture, then you pull a 1 month transfer window.
Yeah, because now they teams most of the teams they become around 14 right now. So yesterday it be just clock. Some teams they don't play them 14 matches them yesterday.
And unlike the way they happened before, where sometimes we know they know when the league they end. This season we know everything they on the calendar, and if we don't know say at this time first round of fixture be there, why they rush for pull the release?
That's a million questions and the way Salon people they ask for.
Because we don't evaluate player them, we don't evaluate how the team they perform. Now you need for sign, but you not done it. You not even play all of the fixtures they hit.
Yeah, I should say they do it in a rush and they not wait for the board, for let the board do the right things for them. You understand? Because you watch out the intensity of the Labour Premier League right now, the ongoing one, and the way the expectations of fans them towards them teams them. I should say, Boku teams that they do lapses them. Because you watch out the defending champion, enable for let them defend the championship again. Because you watch out right now the position where they now the league now 14. So I should say that make an SLFA pool that release they for let teams them begin by. But I'm not sure say that call for because most of the teams they not play it in 17 matches them. So I should say they just need for work hand in hand for do things in the right way so that teams then go there in a better footing so that they will able achieve what they want. Because for you watch at time for SLFA, they want to let teams then strengthen the teams then, so that they will able match up with them comping them. Because you watch at the transfer window, this will able create a lot of impact so some teams them will not able to perform. You understand? Because some teams then they down where you watch at them right now. You watch at Wilberforce striker, the way how the people they expect them. They pass the Premier League to now. And people expectation is poor and the players they not even perform well. So I should say this transfer window where they're open right now, Jaffa, I should say that will give them more zeal for going for more footing players them. We will help the team for let it bounce back come up from the 17th position where they at the Labour Premier League. And same way so the compares to the same thing to Eastern Lions. Right now they 15th position. Where that not a good one for the defending champion. So then they all will the transfer window don't open. So Jaffa, I should say that's going to help them for let them strengthen the team. Because the way how things they happen right now in the Labour Premier League, you watch out the Bible Warriors, they do great things right now in the Labour Premier League, Jaffa.
But yesterday when it comes to performance, rock bottom Lower FC hold them to a 0-0 draw, and that one then have been the most surprising one for the competition yesterday.
And Jaffa,
quickly, Mohamed Aminkiwe, before you come inside, let's look at results them for match week 14 as it stands. We see yesterday Bantal FC been get a comfortable 3-0 victory cruising against Diamond Stars. Star Sport Academy, they struggled with performance of recent time. They settled to a 0-0 draw with Wilberforce Strikers. And Loawa FC at home to Baibure Warriors, able to get a 0-0 draw. Very, very big performance for Loawa FC. But outside that one day, following that into Saturday's performance, we see some very, very interesting scoreline. where we been see FCFC been get a 1-1 draw with Camboy Eagles, whilst Bull Rangers being leveraged on the opportunity for get a 1-0 victory against Slipher at home. Then on Friday we've been seeing another very interesting one. All Edwardians, informed All Edwardians before this time, lost to Ports Authority by 2-1, and FC Calon, still another team again where don't they run into inconsistencies of result, get a 0-0 draw with, I could say, informed Wusum Stars. In recent times they don't get points on the board on a very, very consistent basis. So getting a 0-0 draw for All Edwardian, it might be in a bit more inconsistent, but again, Wusum Stars don't be able to work every team for their result. But the first result for match week 14 been between Abacha City and Eastern Lions. Eastern Lions being lost to Abacha City by a 0-0. All of these results don't turn to a very, very unlikely table where people not be one for see. Eastern Lions still in at the rock bottom. Some teams get up for go up, and the last fixture now for this week, Mighty Blackpool versus Bulom Stars.
Yeah, Jaffa, you see the way how the league don't take it on different dimension. That will tell you, say teams then they right now we ready for come off from the position where then they for claim up the ladder. You know, because you watch at Loa FC the game where they play. You know, you watch at the way how they defend and then defend that game day against the league leader winner by Bure Warriors, and then Mona by Bure Warriors hold on to a 0-0 until the 90 minutes. That's why you say Loa FC one come off from the side where then they for let them claim a better footing for them now the Europe Premier League. Because right now the way how the league they right now, Jaffa, any slip of any team, your opponent they counter you. So that don't tell you say the league it get for take a different dimension, because you watch at Bo Rangers back then game over the weekend there with Slipher na Bo arena na the Southern Arena. That na a very big one for the Bo Rangers fans them, because it will help them for let them claim na the league right now within day, because you watch at Bo Rangers the position right now in a third position. That na a very big one for the fans them for Bo Rangers, because he did with 23 points. That na a huge one, because you watch at the first man when at 26 points in get with 3-point difference. That don't show say a very big one for Bo Rangers, Jaffa.
Okay, continue for still to inside this edition of the program Sports Update Extra. But away from Nandi Alhaji, we'll go for a look at some of the big picks then for next week. Next week we'll go for see Mighty Blackpool go for play against Eastern Lions. But first then for course Bulom Stars. This trip Mighty Blackpool get for host Bulom Stars. No, they play Bulom Stars at their pool school. And this one get for be another very, very interesting one, because Mighty Blackpool don't they try for pick up points in the recent time. But they say the same again for Bulom Stars. Will make this fixture very interesting for watch.
Yeah, Jeff and I a very interesting feature for watch, because you watch at the position of Bulom Stars, where they 8th position right now, compares to Mighty Blackpool with 13th position at the league. That na a very huge one for both teams then, because Mighty Blackpool not go and lose this match here, because they want to try for see how best they will claim up for letting they in a good footing like 10 or 8 position. Same way so to Bulom Stars, not go and lose this match. So this match is a very tight one for all two the teams then, because they all two want continue with their winning mentality, and they see how best they were able to defend for let they able get a point, you know, because now a very huge one, because you watch at Bulom Stars 19 points and Mighty Blackpool 14 points. That now a very a big margin, small, because you know go watch at and say you Mighty Blackpool and go able defeat Bulom Stars, because Bulom Stars they in a good formidable position right now for take on Mighty Blackpool. The same way so Mighty Blackpool back they in a good form, because them back they try very hard for let them come out now the position where then they win at 13 for that they were able to claim up. So now a very tight match for both teams then, Jaffa.
Okay, continue for still to 077-981-981 at the number you go use, 077-981-981 now the number you go use to be part of this edition and add a voice to the different thing that we look at inside this edition of the program. Mohamed Amin Kebari, come to you again. Now, Mighty Blackpool for the second time inside this season don't come out of relegation zone. You think, say, if they use the market very well, they're not go into that space again, or they get potential back for good on the back.
I feel say they're not showing no sign yet of for reinvigorate. We not see any sign from Blackpool concerning that one, Jaffa. So it's hard to tell if really they are going to change the dynamics, or if they are going to change the narrative. Jaffa, mind you, I frequently say Blackpool they were saved by the SLFA transition team. The recommendation of the transition team, where they hand over power to the newly president and also the new EXCO members. After we in different elections. So Mighty Blackpool they are lucky, but their performance for the past 2 or 3 years, first season, Jaffa, it has been very awful, very unpromising. Jaffa, there are films in the way you go out for say, you get confidence say no matter what team, they must come under because of certain indications. East Lions they down, but when you see East Lions, they might not be getting a positive result. But once in a while you will get it, and also the performance also are part of the results. Now that's a precursor. Say them will change or say them will perform well. I only get an opinion say East Lions they are out of it. It will be very difficult for them to win the league. Jaffa, very very difficult for them to retain the title we win last season. But what is clear that they will not relegate, and by the 10th season they don't. And obviously then go the. Go outside the first 5 positions.
How the recent performance should say clear say they not go relegate?
No, I mean when you watch East Lions.
Is it because they're one of the top clubs in the league?
That could be one, and also because they're current champion.
But
it's very difficult for see.
For a
but also
champion,
perform.
for even the beyond 10th position safe. Now very woeful performance down there.
Very very
you
much.
You go beg a question about who side and see what happened.
Yes, but I feel Jaffa are top of indications. I'm not just to say because of the indication, the performance. When you go watch game, even if you not get the results.
East Lions make more mistakes now.
They do mistakes, yes, as
before.
Comparatively to Blackpool. Even when they alternate well, East Lions are a better team than Blackpool. I want to let establish that fact. It is not about winning the trophy. We do analysis of comparatively with Blackpool in terms of hope. For me, any day, anytime, I not see East Lions. Even with a correct performance, as I talk, by virtue of the result we get, I'm not seeing any way for the East Lions relegate. It's very football impossible to everything, but it will be very difficult also. If you ask me the percentage for the East Lions relegate, this has nothing to do with the rivalry between East Lions and Blackpool. But if you ask me the tendency for the East Lions able to save themselves from relegation, for me, out of 100%, and they get 60%, then Blackpool gets the 40%. But in every shape or form, or in everybody's sight, or in everybody's estimation, Jaffa, East Lions are a better team, and it will be very difficult for these East Lions not qualify for the next season. And the talk is, the debate is whether they are going to win the trophy. For me, I believe it's possible, but I don't see them for win the top. But instead, they get all what it takes. When the big done and carry, when they manage the team, when they put in the result, they inspire the boys. They get quality for really good. They inspire boys. When I go to anybody, when I score 3 million, 4 million for motivate them and get that financial power there. So all that one in an indication say they will do bad for a season, but they will not miss out of Premier League next season to come, unlike Blackpool.
Okay, posterity go hold you to that one day. If you're happy like so, okay. If you're not happy like so, we will continue for the monitor how things they happen at the Leroy Premier League. The program Sports Update Extra they continue 077-981-981 the number we go use 077-981-981 the number we go use for be part of this edition. The time from the studio clock 10:30 now the time from the studio clock and now the time follow begin talk about international. But before that, we'll take this break and when we come back, we'll continue the program.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. From Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Little chance for a marker now. Sierra Leone with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture and results from top league them na Europe. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45 as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program. Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Little chance for a marker now. Sierra Leone with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture and results from top league them na Europe. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45 as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program.
The program Sports Update Extra they continue 077-981-981 the number you go use 077-981-981 the number you go use for be part of this edition and add the voice to the different thing they look at inside this edition. The phone line door open now. Family, you can call now for ask about you club in status now the Leroy Premier League and we go for giving more and more update inside the Leroy Premier League. Just so you know, over the weekend we see Koya Queens will play against Malema Queens and Koya Queen be able to get 3 points inside that fixture. We don't complete the match week 11 for the season for complete the first round of fixture. The women's premier, the Marampa Mines Women's Premier League as fixture they come out for when the transfer window they open. We go make una know and una they get update from 10 to 10. But the program they continue and inside the program now. They join Alfred Jana for giving more updates but waiting on the happen inside the international scene. Alfred, good morning and welcome to this edition of the program.
Yes, good morning, Jaffa. Good morning, listeners and viewers. And of course, we get a whole lot of international updates when it comes to the Olympic Games team as the Olympic we don't start last week. And I will start straight from there. Sweden Kusatu for women's ice hockey. Now the Olympic and Czech Republic get off mark against Finland. Sensational Ilomalini helped for secure Olympic figure. Skating team gold for USA. Britain and USA beat Italy and Sweden as all 4 game semi-finals of Olympic mix double ruling. The pilot of helicopter that rescued Livingston Vaughan na Olympic Hills truly special operation. Norway Sander Entrim Kusa Field for Storm 5,000 men speed skating gold. World champion Max Lindenhahn made huge gold for Germany. Livingston Vaughan done of course in surgery on broken leg after horror cries na the Winter Olympic downhill final. Austrian snowboard Benjamin Kahl retained Olympic gold na the Paris giant slalom. Julian Simeon stars as France sweep for mixed relay gold na the Winter Olympic Games. Czech snowboarder Zuzana Madovova win gold na the women's Paris giant slam. Brian Johannes Kalobo break away from field for Clemens Skellington gold. World champion Breezy Johnson wins women's downhill ahead of Germany's Emma Eicher. Winter Olympic allied. Cause Jaffa, plenty of the highlights them at the Olympic, as we don't already see plenty of them they go on, and we get with Sierra Leone born this saying Papa come out from Sierra Leone in Peking when Jackson Johnson of course in down win the British first British for win the snowboard, and now right now on the CC and don't make a good wave na the Olympic as they go on right now.
Yes, we will come into that particularly on this snowboard on waiting the National Sport Authority and the Ministry of Sports they do for begin establish sports and like dandy for make sure they then build brand for Sierra Leone in then sports and but we'll take this call first and hello caller, good morning.
Good morning, Jaffa.
Yes, good morning.
Concerned citizens.
Yes.
Jaffa, I beg to disagree with your guest.
Okay.
We see Lions may better than mighty Blackpool. The pride of Sierra Leone so far na mighty Blackpool. Now we don't go at the highest level. Now we don't do the most representation for represent Sierra Leone. The face of Sierra Leone at the international na mighty Blackpool is not Sister Lions. So I beg to differ with him. I raise my concern. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. 077-981-981 now the number you go use. 077-981-981 now the number you go use. Call now and make your contribution and add the voice to the different thing they will look at inside this edition of the program. 077-981-981 now the number you go use, or you can join the conversation now we Radio Democracy Facebook and YouTube page for add the voice to the different thing they will look at inside this edition of the program. We'll take another call again. Hello caller, good morning. Yes. You name and side the call from? Yes, what's not the contribution?
Chelsea.
Yes?
Chelsea.
Okay, you want to know more about Chelsea?
Yes, sir.
Okay then, okay. Plenty, thank you.
Yeah.
077-981-981 the number you go use. 077-981-981 the number you go use. Chelsea been played this weekend against Wolverhampton Wanderers and we get a comfortable 3-0 victory with Cole Palmer where Seth been get three hat-trick, 3 goals and 2 penalty with 1 goal. Hello caller, good morning.
Good morning, Radio Day.
Yes, your name and the call from?
I call from which station?
Yes, what's not the contribution?
I just want to make reference to the studio guest and this last caller.
Okay.
The studio analyst, sorry. He just be trying to talk about the current form. See, like, where Mighty Blackpool and Eastern Lions, then they play in different matches. Who team you think say will have potential for staying? So now that's it they say, not so like they condemn Mighty Blackpool, say they're not good enough. Now that makes our make this clarification. Thank you.
Okay. We'll take another call again. Hello caller, good morning.
Good morning, Abbas.
Yes, Abbas, what's not the contribution?
My contribution, I know the Premier League table.
Okay. Specifically, who's team?
I
don't get you the last question.
I said the game so we play now yesterday because I just say
Okay. Yesterday Bantal been played against Diamond Stars. Bantal FC win by 3-0, and also Star Sports Academy with our 4 strikers be able to hold them to a 0-0 draw, whilst Luawa FC at home to Baibura Warriors be able to get a 0-0 draw at the Newport Local Town field. That's how the results have been tallied for yesterday fixtures inside the Lerock Premier League. But then when it comes to the the table. Because of time, we'll not go before read everything. We'll just read the top 5 and the current relegation threatened at the moment. Now, when you look at the table, at the moment, Loawa FC, they 18th position and still get 12 points. Wilberforce Strikers, they 17th position and get 13 points, whilst Diamond Stars, they 16th position and get 13 points, and Eastern Lions, they 15th position and get 13 points. The top 5 in the league, Biboya Warriors, after that match yesterday, get 26 points on top of proceedings after 14 matches played. Star Sports, get 25 points after 14 matches played, and in third position, Bow Rangers get 23 points after 14 matches, whilst Old Edwardians after 14 matches get 21 points, and FC Calon in 5th position gets 21 points. That's not how things start like. But then, Jana, I should wait for more calls. We talk about this snowball. We'll get Sierra Leone, we don't get a gold medal, you say. And how big you think, say, sports like this need for get their representation for we're able for the build on some things like this for the compete actively in Olympic sports then?
Jaffa, when it comes to the snowboard, I believe say for make something like that go be happen, we just need to get more facilities then, because taking a look at the snow itself, there is nothing like a snow in Sierra Leone for make ones go able for the country go able for we participate for the Olympic Games there. But when it comes to the snow, now America and other countries where they experience the snow they fall in, but in Sierra Leone also it go tough. And we don't see plenty of Sierra Leoneans them with them born from different countries there.
Then go to train extra thing, they call in Africa.
well, it go take a time really. But some of we brothers on the winner, so it is either they are born in some of the European countries, or the parents actually get connection to the country with them the actual winner. So it is either Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Ghana, or any of the African countries then. So now a big one, and the one we actually win now is Seahawk. Seahawk actually win now the first time for making British coach could win and I coach the Seahawk team, and now a good one really for make a Sierra Leone decent good win not a snowboard, but now a good one really.
Okay, please thank you for that update. At least we listeners them don't get a lot of understanding about what's going to happen inside the Winter Olympics. But Alhaji will not get better time again. Yesterday we see the international scene be buzzing with some very, very interesting scoreline. Manchester City come up from behind, forget a 2-1 victory against Liverpool. We see Real Madrid get a 2-0 victory against Valencia. Same for Paris Saint-Germain, 2-0 victory against Marseille. And Juventus also lost to Lazio by 2-0. All of them scoreline and they're very interesting. Arsenal win comfortable 1-3-0 against Sunderland. Manchester United win against Tottenham by 2-0. A lot of things don't happen inside the international scene.
Lawrence, they happen in the international scene, especially you watch at the English Premier League right now, we're in a very tight one, because we see yesterday we saw Liverpool and Manchester City be locked on yesterday with that game they be in favor of Manchester City with the red card where Liverpool then get in 9 minutes. I should say for Liverpool fans them yesterday, that a big blow for them because they not be happy with that kind of result there. Because if they compare, you watch at Mohamed Salah, the own flick way in be get na the 80-yard box of Manchester City where the referee not be even considered as a penalty or a danger one for Liverpool. So yesterday Liverpool fans they not be they feel so good yesterday for that kind of result there. But we say the league leader when Arsenal them back be able to get a good winning and on Saturday where the back be they try for maintain the winning mentality for CCL best. They were able to win the Blackest Premier League where they carry on right now. I should say if Arsenal win this league, yeah, that's a very big one for them and supporters them, because you watch at them for a very long time that they yearn for let them win this league, yeah. I should say if Arsenal maintain the winning mentalities, them I should say they were able to see how best they were able to win this league, yeah, with 56 points right now, and Man City they be in there with 50 points. I should say that the 6 points not a very big one, but not a very big one, but because 2 games if you fall one, Manchester City able beat, and then 2 games them I should say they were able to catch Arsenal, and that not a very big blow for Arsenal fans them and the team as a whole.
Okay, message from Moses Kamaran at Juba, Abib Drive. They say, I believe my club will surely continue to prove them wrong. I know Mr. Kaik will stay strong and permanently for Manchester United. Well, plenty thank you for that contribution. The program we don't listen to na Sport Update Extra, and we will bring them to you. My name is Jaffa Man Davis, but I've been get Mohamed Lamin Kebe, Alhaji Jallo, and Alfred Jana for joining the conversation on the discussions of what we'll look at inside this edition. Plenty thank you again to the listeners and viewers, and also plenty thank you to the technical person on duty, DJ Schoolface, and Fatima Tasamon. We're gonna see we live now with Facebook and YouTube page. Musa Kamara, the producer. But so till next edition. Goodbye.
Brace up yourself and ready for